Hi, my name is Vander, and I am teaching 3 sessions of CO116 this semester for fall 2014. I have 2 online sessions and 1 face-to-face on Friday morning, and I'll make videos that all 3 classes will watch. So just 1 video for all classes. The face-to-face class, we have more typical lectures, so you might not have to watch the videos that I provide. But if you miss a class, they're posted for your convenience. Now, our class is, even the online classes, I'm going to run them from Friday to Friday. So our official start date for the online was Monday, which is when they start all classes. But we're going to have due dates and follow our Friday schedule, where I have things due Friday at 11:59 p.m. Don't freak out. It's Friday. It's the weekend. I know it's Friday night. Who wants things to be done? But you can always get things done ahead of time. And, you can turn things in later in the weekend as well. I'll set our deadline for 11:59 on Friday, but you can turn them in past that. Just get them in before I grade without penalty. So that's when our classes are going to run, Friday to Friday. That's how it is. What I'm going to do with this video is I'm going to walk you through what we have so far for Blackboard and what's set up, and let you know when more things will be available and assignments and so on. So right now I'm in the announcement section, and I use the announcements all the time, even for my face-to-face course. So make sure that you check your email often, you log in, you see what's going on in the course. Here is the professor information, which is me. Again, I'm Katie. This is what I kind of look like. This is what I absolutely look like, just with color. And here is my email address. You can email me anytime, especially when we get to labs. It will be useful for you to email me your code so I can help you that way, even if you're in the face-to-face. The other thing, my cell phone. I don't check my work number at work very often, even though I am on campus, but I do have my cell phone with me pretty much all the time, and you can call or text me if you need help. If it's not an emergency, just send me an email and I'll get back with you. Excuse me. Here's my website, katievandermeer.com. It's a website where you can go down and follow. So if you want to stay connected with me, enter your email address and hit follow. And through here, I post things related to all types of the courses I teach, which are primarily programming and networking related courses. I also have my schedule out here. I am on campus Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, and then I work via home and other places throughout the entire week. So you can always reach me via email and my cell phone. Here's information about me if you're interested, and contact information. Everything is in Blackboard, though I try not to throw everything out here. But follow my website for great resources. A couple other things. I know a lot of you are on Facebook. I have a Facebook page for work, and I post a lot of things related to work, obviously. Things going on at the college, things going on with you. We have things related to internships, college closings, my big fat face, things on YouTube, things with programming, 132, 232, every class, everything that you might want to, that I think is important for programming and networking, I post on here. So if you're on Facebook, go and like my page. I like you. Additionally, let's see, which one was I in? Okay, additionally, we have a Lady Geeks of Grand Rapids group that a few women and I started in the spring. And what we do is we just create a place for women in technology. We're also open to men to join our group. There's no commitments. You can just like the page without any commitments, but we share a lot of resources that are really meant to kind of motivate us along the way in our education and in our career. So hit like and follow our group. We're just starting, but we do a lot of great things together. We usually meet every month, but again, there's no commitment or anything where you'll have to meet with us, but it's another great resource for you to stay connected to the technology community as you are going through your education. I also have a YouTube channel right here. This year, starting now, I'm going to throw all my videos out there. So as I'm building this course this semester, I'm going to take all of my Code With Me videos, which I'm going to do for this course, and lecture videos, and post them out there. So I teach a lot of different courses between networking and programming, and if you're ever bored and you want to see what another course is about, you can go out to my YouTube page and watch some of those. My schedule is on my website, and seeing as this is an intro class, I probably don't know many of you, but as you go on through your education, I'm sure you'll have me again as a teacher. But since I'm new to you, I wanted to share with you my teaching style and a little bit about who I am. So go ahead and read through that if you want to know about who I am. And if you want to share with me who you are, you can do so by email or text. I love to meet you. In fact, in the face-to-face course, I will. But this is a little bit about what I do and how I teach and what I expect from you and me and the rest of the course. The important things, my contact information's there. Here's the syllabus. It's a standard syllabus, and it talks about our course description. We are Introduction to Programming, and we are looking at the concepts of how to code. So we're going to cover the first 9 chapters of a textbook called Java Programming by Joyce Farrell. And we picked this book new this semester, and we plan on using this textbook also for 117, which is Introduction to Java. So if you're going on with programming and you're going to take 117, get the entire book and save the book. Don't rent it. Save the entire book, because you'll go pick up with chapter 10 and continue on with this book. So this course is meant for those of you who have never programmed before. So if you've never programmed, you're in the right place. And you don't have to know Java. You don't have to know any other languages. We're going to focus on the structure and the best practices for designing code, and we're going to use Java to apply that. So we'll use data, methods, classes. Java is an object-oriented code, making decisions like ifs and if-elses, and using loops like fors and do-whiles and while loops, and then we'll get into arrays. So we have, like I said, 9 chapters that we're going to cover in the textbook. Now, the rest of this are standard college and course policies. I don't grade on attendance. I grade on whether you turn work in. And we do have due dates for different assignments. And if they're not turned in by the due date, your points will be reduced. We also have attendance, pretty strict attendance verification guidelines now at the college, that if you do not participate in face-to-face courses, that means attending, and in online courses, that means submitting work. If you do not participate, then you'll not be verified for attendance, and if you're a financial aid student, this will affect your financial aid now and in the future. So make sure you do your coursework and you attend class if you're in class. The other important policy is student support services. If you have a disability or if you need some additional support from student services, you have to register with student support services so they can let me know so I can assist you and help you. So please do that. They're located in the Student Center building, which is where the bookstore is on the 3rd floor. Tutoring services. This is Introduction to Programming, and a lot of people find that this might not be the class for them, or they might struggle with the concepts if it's new to you. Now, I try to avoid that where I provide as much help as I can, but sometimes additional tutoring is needed. Now, with programming, we have I'm going to click on connectivity and tutoring information. But with our programming tutors, we have a tutor form. You can do it online, or you can do face-to-face tutoring. Just download the form and fill it out and submit it to the tutor, to the Open Computer Lab. The instructions are on here. The online tutoring is done through Blackboard Instant Messaging, so you can download that. And also I think every Tuesday evening and Saturday afternoon, we have open tutoring, open programming study sessions. So you can go in there with any questions and somebody can help you right away, or you can work with somebody on things. They won't do your work for you. You have to have read the chapter and read the material and started something before you go in. You can't go in and have them just do it for you. That's not going to happen. But they are there for you and will help you as well as I will. So that's in the syllabus and connectivity and tutoring information. Now the textbook and software, we are using, like I mentioned, Joyce Farrell, and we are covering the first 9 chapters. Now let me take this link and go out to the publisher, because on the publisher's website, if you have to buy it at the bookstore, it should be on the shelves, but on the publisher's website, you can rent it cheaper if you're not going to take 117, which is a class that most people take after this course. If you're not going to take 117, then you could rent it. But if you are, then I would own it, because we'll use this book in 117. We're covering the first 9 chapters, so this is the cost from the publisher, which is cheaper than at the bookstore. And you can get an ebook, which is even cheaper if you don't mind reading online. You can get a real book. You can find them online used. Look on Amazon or Half. They're around there for a little bit cheaper. Or if you want to do e-chapters, this might be an option. You can pick 9 chapters. 9 times 5 is about 45. So about 50 books. You can get the first 9 chapters on of e-chapters, electronic chapters. So that's another option for you if you want. But you need the textbook. We'll do assignments out of that. In addition, we have DreamSpark, which is free Microsoft software. And in the first 2 weeks, of course, class, not the first week because we're having some issues this semester, but in the first week, the second week of the course, probably somewhere around after Labor Day for sure, you'll get an email that'll tell you how to register for DreamSpark. This is free Microsoft software, and it's not required for this course, so you'll be all set. Now software. Now, where did I put? Right here. Oh, I'll add a link to point to that. All right, just note down. Let's look in software. Okay, I have a link here for installing the required software. I should just rename this textbook. Installing required software and files. Now in here I've made a video for you that you may have already watched because I've done these videos backwards for some reason. But this is installing JGrasp, and JGrasp is the compiler that we're going to use on campus if you're face-to-face, or online you're going to use on your computer. Now if you're an online student, you'll need a computer, or you'll have to make plans to come into the Open Computer Lab in 215 of the ATC. JGrasp is on all the computers and in other classrooms, some classrooms as well. It may be in the library. I'm not sure if they've installed it there. But this on your computer at home is a free compiler. Watch the video. I've given you instructions here on how to install it. And in the video, I actually go through the installation for the first time myself, and it's pretty easy. You really can't screw it up. So install it on your computer. Even if you're in the face-to-face course and you want to bring your laptop to class, I do recommend that so that you can just use that to store your files. So JGrasp, it's super easy to use, super user-friendly, and free. Woohoo! So download, watch the video, download the software from these links. Additionally, we will probably be using some of the textbook data files, so you can download these to your zip drive as well. Or not zip drive, who uses those anymore? To your hard drive, or to your memory stick, or to your cloud, or wherever. Flashback. I'm thinking zip files. Okay. Learning modules. This is where we are going to learn everything. This is the meat of our course, and it's a new textbook for me. I've been teaching this course for a very long time, and I've been doing Java for a while as well. I don't have these all completed yet, but by the end of, let's see, our class starts on Friday, so we're running Friday to Fridays. So very soon I'll have this ready to go where you can click. I'll have a video out here that'll tell you what to do. You can click in the learning modules and submit work. I'm making a welcome video now. I'm going to make a pre-test. It'll be super easy, and tell you what I want you to do in each of these learning modules. So this is the meat of our course, the bacon, so to speak. This is what we are, where we'll have all of our assignments. And I don't even, I'm working on this tonight. Please pardon my lateness of getting everything ready. It's been a very busy summer for me. But let me tell you, I'm super excited, and I'm ready to start coding with you guys. I love Java. 116 is one of my favorite classes to teach. We have one of the things that I like to do in this course, and you'll notice my calendar's not even complete, although I have the gobblers there. One of the things I like to do with programming, and if you've heard anything about me, you'll probably have heard of these, I like to do code with me videos. So I'll code and I'll record it. Are you getting excited? Because I am. And you'll follow along with me, and you'll turn that in for points. So you can't mess that up because you're coding with me. And if you're in face-to-face or in an online class, it's just like you're there. And we'll learn this together, and we'll learn the best practices and how to do this code together. So I'm going to start working on those right away so we can get moving with Chapter 1. And then after the Code With Me videos, I'll present you with an assignment that you'll do on your own, but you'll be prepared by watching the Code With Me videos. So those will all be in the learning modules once I get them built, which will be very soon. And then we'll have our schedule. So make sure you keep coming back here to keep checking when things are due, and I will add some PDFs so you can download that. So that'll be completed later, very soon by the time you watch this video. The other things in Blackboard we have, this is where you check your grades. This is the calendar, and I do use the calendar feature. Like I mentioned at the very beginning, Friday nights at midnight are when our things are due. It won't shut off. You can still turn things in, but they'll be marked late. And if you are super late, I will deduct points. So still turn things in if you miss the deadline, but try to make your deadline so you don't get points deducted. And then after that, check your grades. The calendar here, you can use this to keep track of when everything is due. When I make an assignment, I also set up a due date, so you'll see it in there. Resources for the interested, this is information about my websites. And then as we come across programming sites that I think we should share, I'll add those as well. But if you come across any resources, it would be great if you could add them to the discussion board. This is an open discussion board that we don't use for grading. There's no requirements for this course for it. But if you come across something you want to share, or a general question, or a piece of code, a tip, anything, post it in here. I have a typo. Post it in here so that you can share it with your classmates. It's a great place for you to connect with one another. You can use this to send email. There's other tools in here. One of the tools I do recommend is the Blackboard Messenger, and we use that for the online tutoring, or if I have online office hours, or if we need to connect in a different way, I use Blackboard Messenger, so use that as well. Thank you for listening. I look forward to building Learning Module 1 and making some great videos for you. Get JGrasp installed this week, and keep checking your email and your announcements for more exciting things to come. Thanks.